Sorry about that. We'll try that again here. I'm not sure what went wrong. But anyway, happy Monday. Right now it's almost noon my time, and this is live. I just can't check all the comments right now. But I will go back afterward. But I thought it'd be fun to give you something to work on this week, something new. You know, if you're looking for something exciting and just something different to try for your soloing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a different approach to trying to solo. Maybe you're working on pentatonic and you're getting kind of bored with the same old thing. So what I'm going to do is give you something new to try this week, okay? So we're going to be in E minor pentatonic. But what we're going to work with is trying to use more of the fretboard in this direction. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. And of course, you can watch the video as many times as you need to and kind of get the idea of what's happening here. And I'm going to go slow enough, but I want you to understand that you can edit this idea any way you like to become something that fits more of your playing style, okay? So what I like to do is I like to combine various different things. Number one, I like to combine intervallic movement, jumping over different notes or different strings. And I like to combine that with faster passages and horizontal motion. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you something that hopefully you can use in your own playing that's going to utilize a horizontal movement across the fretboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off down here in E minor pentatonic. I'm going to be in this position. Okay, so which you might consider that to be the third position. Oftentimes people will call that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play these notes. I'm going to play 5-7 on the 4th string, 4-7 on the 3rd string, 5-8 on the 2nd string, and then 5-7 on the 1st string. So I have... Now, as I play this, I'm going to be using my 1st and 3rd fingers for the entire thing. I'm not using my pinky at all at this point. So I'm playing 5-7, 4-7, 5-8. I might play my pinky there. It just depends. Just kind of depends on what I'd like to do. And then 5-7 up here. Now, what makes this particular position interesting is that it's got a lot of weirdness in the way that it's set up, and it's kind of fun to play, actually. Where if you're playing like in the first position, sometimes you get used to that same sound over and over and over. So this kind of sounds a little different. Yeah, I think I'm going to use my pinky for this right here. So what I'm going to do is when I come off of that, then I'm doing most of that as hammer-ons. I'm going to move up then into the 4th position. I'm going to slide up to the 10th fret. Now, you can pick anything you want or hammer whatever you want. Again, the most important thing is finding something that is comfortable for you, right? That's the most important thing, not replicating exactly how I'm doing it, but taking the idea and figuring out how to customize it so it works for you in your own playing. Okay, so as I go, I'm going to slide up to that 10th fret, and what I'm going to do then is go from 10 back to 7, and then 10 to 8, right there. And you get a nice melodic movement that way, but we're not done. Now when I get here, so here's what we got so far. I'm going to slide up here into the 10. Okay. And then I'm going to go up to 10-12. 10-12 again. So I have... So it kind of sounds a little more interesting than just simply playing it back, you know, forward and backward. Now at that point, I could slide up to the 15, and I'd be in that 1st position, which might be cool. Or maybe I'll even jump higher than that. I might jump up to the 17 or even the 19. You know, just something. Sorry. There we go. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter. The point is just looking for something that's a little bit different and more creative for you. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll start with some idea like that, okay? And again, if you're commenting, which I hope you are, and I hope you're enjoying what you're watching, I can't reply right now because I'm live through a piece of software called Wirecast, and I can't see your comments at this point. But I will go back and read your comments and see if I can help you at all. So what I do is I start off with a basic idea like that, and then I'll start trying to edit it to become something else. So instead of keeping that so consistent, maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, do that exact same thing, but I'm going to change just a couple things inside there. So as I play this, instead of just sliding up to the 10 and then coming back down and then going back up, which is pretty symmetrical, I'm going to try and change that up. So what I'm going to do is do this. But instead of sliding up to that 10, I'm going to go back to the 8th fret of the 2nd string right now and do my slide there. And then do 7, 10. So now I'm going this direction in that 4th position. And then if I slide up to the 12, now I can drop down and do, this is the 5th position now. So drop down and maybe do something like that. So it changes up the sound of it a little bit. And then maybe I'll slide up from 12 to 14. Now I'm in that 1st position again. And then maybe do something like this. Play 12, 12, 12, 15, up to 19. So I have, which is a little more, melodic, maybe a little more Yngwie Malmsteen sounding. Right? So now if I look at what I've just created, and I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast, but you'll be able to watch this later, okay? Go back to the 2nd string. Go up to the 5th position here by sliding. I'm going to go down 3 strings. And then slide up 12, 14. Do this kind of 12 thing. 15 to 19. So if I put that whole thing together, and I can play it at whatever speed or, go back and forth between these positions, just do something different that sounds a little more interesting to my ear, and it breaks me out of always going. And I'm not making fun of that. There's wonderful things that we can do in one position, but this way, it's forcing you to kind of think about the fretboard a bit more this way. If this seems very foreign to you because you don't know a lot of your positions, your pentatonic positions, in this case, I would strongly recommend you go back and start looking at those, because one of the biggest things that changed my entire outlook on playing guitar was the more I started learning to really visualize my entire fretboard, not just one position or 2 positions, but really being able to see more. Again, all of the positions would be great, but maybe that's too far a jump right now. Maybe you just look at maybe 2 or 3 positions that you start trying to really work with and manipulate in your playing. So anyway, I hope this helped you a little bit. I'm hoping that you have a good Monday and a good rest of your week, and you can use this. Please like and share the video if it helps you at all. And do me a favor, if you're looking for any kind of lesson information, you can always check me out on YouTube. And you can certainly visit guitarzoom.com and check out the guitar courses and the clubs that I offer. So take care, stay positive, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?